So,
Good evening and welcome to this beautiful Tuesday evening. I am Deb Jardine. I live in Hout Bay in Cape Town, surrounded by greenery, birds singing, mountains, and all full of joy. Um, Tonight's presentation is very special because, well, it's my first time, so that's kind of fun. And I'm so excited because what X39 has done for me, sure, it's unbelievable. So very, very brief, very, very short. I'm a dancer. I've been a dancer all my life. Due to wear and tear in the dramatic 80s when, it was heels and hair and lots of dancing. There's wear and tear on my body. And last year, it really all came to a head where I I do have, which is repairing, by the way. I do have degeneration in my spine, and I had a nerve catching, which caused basically paralysis on my left side of my leg. And, no, thank you. So they wanted to do surgery, and I was like, absolutely not. You're not cutting into my back because I just don't want that. So I chose to rather patch. And I patched and I patched and I patched. And I came to meetings, I did all the research. I am not a skeptic on this kind of thing because, as Cans said to me, she goes, Debs, it's the in between of big pharma and complete energy healing. And then there's this. And I was like, this I can do, this I can do. So, to cut a very long story short, I am dancing again. I am with my body repair guy. And I did stuff today that I just looked at him and then I started crying. And he's like, what are you crying about? I said, I don't think I would ever have done this without this patch. So, for me at 64, they say that, people sometimes have different reactions. Like for me, it took a little longer, and that was okay. I was persistent. I believed in the product. I drank copious amounts of water. I had my Celtic salt. I don't take the electrolytes. Celtic salt is filled with electrolytes and it's delicious. It's absolutely delicious. So I kind of eat that quite a bit. And my life has just changed. This winter was very difficult for me. I did have extreme pain. So I took to my bed where there was a depression, anxiety, everything else. And then one day it just stopped. I got out of bed and I was like, this has to be the patch. In between all of this, I came off all my nerve medication. I weaned myself off all my nerve medication, all my anti-inflammatories. I stopped vaping. I stopped smoking. I stopped drinking. I'm an absolute bore at the moment. So I love it. I'm very happy to have a clean body. And I know that the only way for me to do this was to have a clean body and for my gut to be clean and for us to allow our bodies to heal because that's what they're doing. And this phototherapy wearable technology is most certainly the answer for me. So I'm super excited. And there's just one big question. Have you patched? Have you patched? So Jen, you want to start the slides? I can't see your screen. It's funny. I went to do a thing this afternoon. I'm choreographing something for a couple, and I looked at her and I'm like, "Are you patching?" She went, "Yeah." I mean, cool. She's fabulous as well. So patching is becoming an everyday thing. I did not know that stem cells, kind of stop working when you're 60. They kind of stop working. So this is a huge thing for me. So have you patched, been patched, or are you patching to elevate, activate, and regenerate your stem cells? Here's how it works. An ancient form of light, an ancient form of energy that goes back to the dawn of time. For us,
It all begins with the sun, the source of light and life for our entire solar system. Even Einstein concluded that everything we're made of contains light. All life originates with the sun through photosynthesis. Plants and vegetation collect the light, and all living creatures emit light. Humans actually emit infrared light, which can be seen with night vision devices. We've known for centuries that light has many effects on the body. Lifewave's phototherapy patches use light to stimulate the body's natural healing systems, providing specific health benefits. Here's how the technology works. First, a patch is applied to specific points on the body. Where the patch covers the skin, infrared light emitted from the body is reflected back into the tissue. This stimulates the skin, which in turn stimulates specific regions of the brain. The brain then taps into the body's own natural flow of energy and the ability to heal itself. Let's take a look at why this is important on a cellular level. For example, a number of our patch products help counteract free radicals, oxygen molecules that damage cell proteins and contribute to visible signs of aging. When the body is stimulated through phototherapy to release its own antioxidants, these free radicals are neutralized naturally.
So there you have it. There you have it. So what is LifeWave? LifeWave is affordable stem cell reactivation technology in a patch. So what we like to call it is wearable technology. And they formulated to activate your copper peptide, which reactivates your own stem cells. So we all know that the body is there to heal itself. This is just helping it do its magic. And thanks to David Smeet, it's helping to do its magic. So, yeah, thank you. He is the CEO, inventor of X39, and he has over 130 patents, which I think is actually more at the moment. He's a scientist, inventor, and we are excited because he specializes in age reversing, which is amazing. So he focused all his attention on stem cell research because it was the buzzword and it continues to be the buzzword. And this particular beautiful X39 recent patent took him 10 years and 4.5 million to bring to market, which tells you his dedication and shows you how dedicated he is to having our stem cells reactivated. A patent. Do we know what a patent is? It is there to protect your product. So you can't have a patent if you don't have proof that everything is working. So this patent is very, very important because it's a result, it elevates, it's proven to elevate the copper peptide and activate the stem cells, improving your energy, elevate your antioxidants, reduction in inflammation, the management of pain, improvement in stamina. Basically, you just feel great. You just start feeling great. So, yeah, no brain fog. Thanks, Jen. There's a million patents here, I'm telling you. So, okay, so stem cells. What I didn't know is that when you get to 30, half your stem cells, and we have hundreds of millions of them, half your stem cells go inactive. And then when you get to 60, adios, it goes. So we experience the lines, the getting old, the this, that, the other, and that's what we're experiencing. And who knew it was because of all the loss of the stem cells, which is amazing to me that David Schmidt actually knows all this stuff and has given us this beautiful opportunity and a gift. It's a true gift. And what it does is it works, as you saw in the video before, it works on your phototherapy of your body. So it's patented nanocrystal technology. So it reflects the light of your body to activate. It's non-transdermal. You just stick the thing on. And if you don't want to stick it on your body, if some people have a little bit of a reaction to the adhesive that you put it on, no worries, man. Put it on your clothes. It still works. No worries at all. There's no drugs or chemicals or stimulants. It's non-invasive. It works with the light of your body. So I can attest to pretty much all of this that it's done for me. It's increased my strength. It's reduced inflammation in my body. Thank you very much. It's increased my stamina. I've never really been short of energy, but now it's a little ridiculous. It's over the top. And my energy and vitality, I feel amazing. My mental clarity is so much better. So much better. I don't wake up and think, oh my gosh, I'm up. What are we doing today? I'm grateful. There we go. The next one is for me. It's restored muscle and skeletal conditions. This is huge for me and for dancers and people who are in a physical industry. It's huge. So that is a huge one for me. And the improvement of sleep, well, I've never had a problem sleeping, but now I just conk out, which is fabulous. And I look fabulous. My skin's great. So I'm good. So the whole thing is about achieving optimal health, a state of complete physical, mental, and social well being. Now, who does not want to feel that? Who does not want to feel that? Wearing the patch is as simple as I put my patch so I don't forget by my toothbrush. I brush my teeth, I throw my patch on, you wear it for 12 hours on, 12 hours off. They say don't throw it away, to throw it away. I don't throw my patches away. I have an animal, I have a dog. She doesn't like me to put it on her, so I put it on her bed. And it's still working, guys. It's still working. This thing is active for around 18 hours. Then the next day, you put on the next patch, 12 hours on, take it off, repeat. You can wear more than one, not one more than one X39, but they have a ton of other supplementary patches, which I did use during my recovery. And of course, just copious amounts of water and don't forget your electrolytes and preferably the electrolytes without the sugar. Because sugar, as we know, is very yummy, but not so great for our bodies and our teeth and our skin. Mm. Okay, so the case studies have shown this. Within a few days, 4,000 genes begin to reset. Just think about that. 4,000 genes begin to reset within a few days. 6 weeks, your brain becomes balanced. 3 months, your collagen is increased. And within 6 months, your heart reverses in age. I'm just going to say that again because that was something that really got me. Within 6 months, your heart reverses in age. So, as David Schmidt says, and it's Candace's favorite thing, is it's not anti-aging, it's age reversing. Click. Okay, so there's a 90-day protocol. So 3 months. 3 months. You start patching, you drink your water. It's a minimum for three is optimum. Absolutely optimal for 3 months. I can tell you that for me, I did feel something different in 3 months, but after 6 months, they say for every decade that you are, you just add on a month. So I did 9 months and it was amazing, incredible. And every single person is different. So understand that you are you, your friend is someone else. Some people have a 1 hour fabulousness with this, a week, a month. I took 9 months. There's no judgment on it. That's what it took. But I patched every single day. I did not get dehydrated ever because it's just not worth it. Our bodies, we require that water to have everything working copacetically together with your electrolytes. Celtic salt, guys, Celtic salt. It's yummy. This is our team. We are part of, and this is it, our team is called This Is It. So this is an amazing team, which Jenny, you'll see later. Jen will go through that later. There's so much information. There's three videos on here. The first one is fantastic, is the one you've just seen. The second one is Dr. David Schmid talking about the product. And the third one is a doctor's review of the product. We have a lot of doctors that are on this and sharing this because they have seen the results. There's a ton of information. There are testimonials up the wazoo. You can go and have fun, go and enjoy it. Ask the person who's shared this with you tonight to please share that information, or just write it down, screenshot it, and just go and have a look for yourself, because honestly, it's fabulous. There's tons of information. Topography maps. So this is a 77-year-old woman who arrived, not brain completely was inactive. She was not feeling great. So she put it on the back of her neck. You can see where the red is. So one session, no X39. So that's the photograph. That first photograph is of X39, nothing. Inflammation in her brain, lack of brain coherence. Session number 2, after 3 weeks. Look at that photograph. All the information has gone, and her brain coherence is amazing. Now you're going on to 6 weeks. She's got a completely new life. She has better brain coherence, a complete turnaround. Her brain's calmed down dramatically. And after wearing it for 3 weeks, she has just gone into a calm state of mind, enjoying her life again. 77 years old, guys. 77. So we have tons and tons of testimonies for probably anything and everything. And if somebody asks you, they've got a special this, that, the other, we will go and find it. Because there are so many testimonials, and so many people being helped. And this is what I have really enjoyed about it. I like to be able to share something. Like, if you go out for dinner, guys, you go out for dinner, you go to a fabulous restaurant, you're not going to keep that to yourself. You're going to tell someone. So why not tell them about X39 if you're having fabulous results? Share it. Our before and after. Have a look at the picture on the left. That is somebody's back, inflamed neck, all that kind of stuff. That is after 30 minutes. 30 minutes. Look at the inflammation. It's gone. This is the stomach. On the right-hand side is the tummy. He's got inflammation down his gut over here. And I'm sure a lot of people can attest to something like that. I know I could have in the day. 30 minutes, inflammation gone. The photograph of the hands blows me away, because this woman didn't even wear the patch. She was holding it. She didn't even put it on her. She was just holding it. This is one of my favorite pictures. So have a look at that. That inflammation, blah, 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 blah. Inflammation, 30 minutes. Think about that. Think about what you do in 30 minutes. Right. Our beautiful horse, looking quite decrepit and sad, very sad. They patched him. And look at him now. The inflammation's gone. He's a happy chappy. He's feeling better. His coat is more alive. He's standing taller. His head is lifted. Animals, guys, animals. They work on our animals. It's the most beautiful product, that it's for both human and animals. It's huge. All right, have a look at this. I must say that the photograph on the bottom left, the lady with her eyes like this and then her eyes are open, that is an amazing photograph for me. That's after 1 year. She's alive, alert, and awake. She looks fabulous. In fact, everybody after this, day 142, day 355, a completely different face. It's beautiful. And what happens when you start feeling like this, your whole life changes, because you feel good inside. You feel happy. You look in the mirror, you go, oh my gosh, I look amazing. Let's go. What's life bringing on today? So after 45 days on X39, have a look at the crow's nest on that lady in the middle, on that person in the middle, actually. And then after 5 months, look at the beautiful clarity in the eyes. There's color in the eyes after 5 months. And then after 5 months, her lips, everything went from a frown turned it upside down. And 9 weeks on X39 is incredible. Have a look at how the stem cells have regenerated themselves to give people a boost. It's a confidence builder as well. It builds people's confidence, this. Okay. Mm. I have to find a different slide for this bottom left. I can't. But anyway, the finger repair after 21 days. From what I understand, these are kids that are a little younger than 60 and whatever. So they have lots of stem cells. So it will heal much, much quicker. So after finger repair after 21 days, after 5 days, I think that was a motorbike accident. And on the bottom left, this is a gentleman probably in his, I don't know, mid 50s maybe. Look at this. That's scar and tissue repair. I mean, it's unbelievable. This is unbelievable after 7 weeks. And the psoriasis, I wish that my late dad was here because he suffered terribly with psoriasis. And I would have loved to have just put a patch on the man. But now we can put a patch on other people. So the hair thing is huge. I'm here to tell you that my hair and nails, I do have a lot of hair generally, but this is now really a lot of hair. This, all you have to do is look at these slides to see how incredible this is. 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. Hair is an important thing for men and for women. It doesn't define who we are, but we kind of like to have it for our image, whatever that it may be. I like my hair, and I know a lot of guys like their hair. I know my ex-husband should probably get on X39, but I don't think he'll listen to me anymore. So that's why he's my ex. The athletes on patches. So understand that X39 is the most recent patch. Okay. So there were other patches before X39. So X39, Lorenzo Savadori, sorry, is a superbike champ. He puts it on his forehead for better focus. David Beckham, Sean May, and Michael Phelps all wore energy enhancers. That's a picture of David Beckham before his ink and his tattooed body. Still got a great body though, I'm not going to lie. Michael Phelps, his gold medal was taken away, was withheld until the Olympic team and doctors and this one and that one, blah, 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 went through this patch and said, what is it? They saw nothing wrong and they gave him back his patches. I mean, his medals. So there you go. Athletes on patches. And the biggest thing for me is going through the testimonies and listening to other people. I really mean that, listening to other people, what they've got. So who is up for a testimony tonight? You've heard mine. Come on. Jen?
Am I it? I'll be it.
I think you're it. I think you're it, Jen.
Okay. All right.
Groovy.
So when I started, I was attracted to X39 because after finding out that when you get to the age of 60, you have hardly any stem cells active in your body anymore. And I went, oh, ding, ding, ding. I just turned 60 and there's still a lot more that I want to do with my life. And therefore, I need my body to stay fit and healthy and strong. So I pretty much didn't come in with any real issues except for pesky menopause, which comes with all its like weird symptoms that if you don't like realize what comes along with menopause, you're going, oh, that's so weird. Like the night sweats that I've had for years. And then all of a sudden you start getting body stiffness. And then all of a sudden you get these little anxiety things where you like wake up in the middle of the night and your heart's racing. Or during the day you get this hot flush and you look like you suddenly go red. And I was very grateful because after using X39 and one of the supplementary patches, 95% of my symptoms subsided within 2 weeks. And I'll take 95% any day because that was really awesome. It was in the afternoons at 3 o'clock. I'm going for a heat break because when the flushes used to start at 3, they were It wasn't too much fun carrying on with doing work or whatever. So yeah, I'm very grateful. I've also been patching my dog who was diagnosed a year ago with a degenerative spine condition where the communication between his spine and his feet, his back feet, was not happening anymore, and his back legs would collapse out from behind him. He'd just like slip out. And it was only when his feet were really wide apart, then he would like realize, oh, he needs to bring his feet back together again. And I patched him with one of the supplementary patches for inflammation. And he also got about 95% control back of his back legs. So thanks, Joanne. That would be awesome. So those are the two testimonials that I have for this year personally. And I have noticed that my skin has improved and there's different marks and things that are starting to fade on my skin, which is very cool. And what else have I noticed? Yeah, so that's it so far. Yeah, and then hair and nails and everything too, because obviously your collagen improves. So that's the changes I've seen so far. I started patching in April, every month. And so it's been what, April for about 5 months, huh? 4 or 5 months. Yeah, cool. So Joanne says she's willing to share. That'd be amazing. Thanks, Joanne.
Thanks, Joanne. You just have to unmute
Hi, hear me? I'm not sure if you can hear
a little louder.
me now. Okay. Can you hear me now? Is that
Yeah,
okay? Oh,
beautiful.
goody. Hi there. I started patching only 3.5 weeks ago now, but I must say I was so excited when I heard about this at a business networking group and chatted to Kirsten Campbell, who then shared that she had helped her one son with ADHD using the patch, which I thought was fascinating because I have heard of people battling with kids. However, I decided to try it myself. And I had been suffering a lot with my feet. I had what I assume is some sort of arthritis after I gave up metformin. I didn't have bad sugar issues, but they had me on 1,000 milligrams of metformin, which I think was slowly killing me, to be quite honest. I was absolutely exhausted. I used to drag myself around, and my feet were sometimes so sore. I bound them with bandages because I called it broken foot syndrome. It was so sore. And I started the patches night. I woke up after the most magnificent sleep. I slept all night through, which was a real breakthrough for me. At least 5 or 6 times a night I would wake and right through. I continue to sleep really well. And if I get woken up, I go straight back to sleep again. I didn't realize how foggy my brain was until I woke up with brain clarity. And that was also amazing. And the energy, those were the three things that hit me as soon as I got out of bed over the first few days. Then I noticed pains in my body that were starting to go because I had quite a lot of pain around my liver and in my gut. And I noticed that was disappearing. Then I found that I had these floaters in my eyes because I've had LASIK therapy and cataract surgery. And my eyes were not only free of floaters, but when I looked at everything, it was like I had a new pair of glasses. There was such clarity and beautiful to look at the greenery of spring and just see everything so clearly. And then I also noticed that my feet were feeling more flexible and that the pain has subsided dramatically. And so much so that I could play football with my little grandson. He kept asking me to play football, and I didn't know why my feet was in such agony. And I used to say, no, I just have to sit and watch you. And last week, I actually decided to test my feet and found I could run around. At our church, there are some high steps, and I used to hang on to my husband to go up the stairs, and I can now walk up them totally alone, and my feet take the weight of my body. I've just found it amazing that I just continue to feel and see changes. And I can't wait to see even more. And the other thing that I noticed, I gave my husband the patch for the 6 hour period, and he said to me suddenly he'd been battling a bit with his eyesight. And he says, honestly, just with that 6 hours a night, after 4 days, he said it's like his eyes are new. So I must say the patch has been absolutely amazing. I couldn't be happier to be on it. Thank you so much.
Thank you. That's amazing.
Sure. I have to say also, Jen, that my eyesight, I think, is also improving. Something's
Cool.
going on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Amazing.
it's incredible.
Cool. Would anybody else like to share? Thanks, Joanne. That's a lot in a short space of time. It's very exciting.
Sure.
Okay, awesome.
Incredible.
So maybe we can tell the story of
Harvey.
Harvey. Yeah, Harvey's son is now 12, but when they got introduced to X39, their son was 10, and he has autism. And the degree of his autism was that the messages wasn't getting through from the brain to, I forgot to do this, from the brain to his legs. So if he wanted to swing on a swing, or if he wanted to um, ride on a bicycle, then he would have to he sorry, I got distracted. He had to be pushed on the swing, or he had to be pushed on a bicycle because his legs wouldn't work in conjunction with his brain. So they had taken him for stem cell injections a couple of times. They hadn't really seen that much improvement, but it had cost them a lot of money. So then somebody sent them the X39 and said, hey, just try these patches. And they're going, what are these patches? What are we supposed to do with them? And so they put the patch on, and they were standing in their kitchen. I think it was like 2 to 3 weeks later. They were standing in their kitchen drinking coffee, and they looked out the window and they could see their son swinging on the swing. And they were kind of a little bit confused because they were going, well, who's pushing him? Where are the brothers? And they realized the brothers were upstairs and that their son was actually swinging on his own on the swing. That was within 2 to 3 weeks. And then a few weeks later, he pointed to the stationary bicycle and asked his mom to put him on the stationary bicycle, and he started pedaling on his own. So they were obviously beyond ecstatic by the results. And he was also a headbanger and had to wear a helmet. He now no longer does that. He can now pedal a bicycle on his own. He can travel with them around the world. He can go to restaurants with them. And he was nonverbal. He's now starting to utter sounds. So they've been working with Lifewave for 2 years now, and you can imagine how excited they are about the quality of life that they've been able to give to their son through X39. Cool. So I'm going to carry on. So that is the information about X39 and the products. Sorry, Deb, did you want to say something? And now we're going to move on to the business side of things. So there's 2 questions for you with this business. There's one, would you like to use the patch for yourself, improve your health, improve your vitality, improve longevity, and perhaps handle any health conditions you may have? And that's one part of it. And is there anybody in your close proximity, family, friends, etc., who can benefit from using X39? Then the other side of this is you can extend it and create a business for yourself and additional income. So we're going into that side of the opportunity now, and you're very welcome. If the business side is not for you, no problem. You don't have to stay on, but it is nice to know that there is a business side to this too, and that you can create a business for yourself with Lifewave. Cool. Debs, can you see the screen? Awesome. Okay, so before we get to the business side, so the advantage with Lifewave and X39 is you don't have to go to a store or go to someone's house and go pick up products or buy products from them. You can register your own account with Lifewave. You purchase directly from Lifewave. You pay Lifewave, and Lifewave does the deliveries. The products are manufactured in Ireland, And we have a depot in South Africa so that when you do your order online, you receive your delivery between 3 to 5 working days. And in order to create your account on Lifewave, there are 3 options for you to enroll. The first option is to register on Core. And if you register on Core, you will get 3 sleeves of X39 or X49. Now, X49 is one of the supplementary patches. We will do an orientation call tomorrow if you want to know more about the other patches. But for now, we're just going to concentrate on X39. You receive 3 sleeves of X39, and in each sleeve are 30 patches. So if you're a single person, this means you have 3 months supply of X39, and that is the minimum protocol for starting with X39, is to be on for at least 3 months to start noticing the effects. And that's the first option. The second option is you can join on the advanced package, and there you will get 6 sleeves of X39, or you can mix and match with other sleeves. So you could get a couple of X39s and some of the other supplementary patches, or you can enroll on the premium option where you'll get 20 sleeves of X39, or you can mix and match up to 40 sleeves. Now, the question is, from a business perspective, is what would your reason be for having a business? Now, for some people, it could be they require more time. Often we have families and we may have a job or a business, and it can be very time consuming. And you're pretty much getting up in the morning, going to work, coming home in the evening, having dinner, going to bed, getting up in the morning, going to work, coming home in the evening, having dinner, go to bed. And there isn't that much time available to spend with your friends and family until you get to weekends. And then weekends is like all the chores and things that have to be done around the house or things that need to be sorted out. And again, you may be a little restricted from a time perspective. Or you may require some financial security. Now, a lot of us have experienced during lockdown, sometimes there are external factors that change our situation that are beyond our control, restructuring with companies, or something happens and it affects your business, or like lockdown happens and you're unable to trade or provide your service, whatever. So you may have considered during that time, oh, maybe I need to look at something else that's going to give me some financial security. Or you may be interested in travel. You may want to experience the world and go travel around countries, take your families, your friends, whatever. You may require better health. You may have some health issues, or you want to pay off your debt. And this is just a few of the reasons why you might consider creating a business like this. Now, the beauty of a business like this is that as you introduce more people to Lifewave, so you start increasing your income streams every week. Now, this is generative ongoing income that's always increasing. It's a pretty cool business model to have, especially if you're in the time for money trap, like a lot of us are. And I am self-employed. I have come from a corporate background, so I've been employed too, so I know how that works, that it's really tricky to increase your income when you work for someone else. And when you do have your own business, then you have other issues where if you don't work, you don't generate income. When you go on holiday, your expenses increase, your income reduces. So it's quite nice to have a business model that is going to contribute to you. And one of my favorites in this business is you get paid weekly. So sorry, rewind, start again. I'm buffering. So Lifewave is a 20-year-old company. Now, when you do your due diligence, you want to know that you are partnering with a company that is financially strong and that has been going for a while. It's not a new startup. And Lifewave has gone from a $20 million company in 2021. It increased to $320 million in 2022. And it's increased to $430 million in 2023, and it's on track to doing $600 million this year. And I think the reason for that is people are really looking to be more empowered in terms of their health and taking care of their health. I think we all got a bit of a fright in 2020, and now we've realized that actually we do need to look at different ways of looking at health, etc. Lifewave is in over 75 countries around the world. Also nice to have as a business model, which means that you're not restricted to just South Africa. You can register your account here in South Africa, but you can introduce people in all these countries around the world. And again, you don't have to do delivery or worry about their products getting to them. They order directly from Lifewave, and Lifewave handles the deliveries and the payments, etc. And another advantage of Lifewave is we don't have competition in this field. So that's an advantage too. And here you can see if you like graphs, which is not really my favorite thing. But for people that love graphs and like to see it visually, how you can see the growth. And Lifewave has been ranked the #1 momentum company as per businessforhome.org. So for this type of company, that's quite a prestige to have that #1 ranking. So again, it lets you know that the product is working, that people like the product, and that the business model works. This Is It Team is the name of the team that we are part of. This is led by Steve and Gina Merritt in the States. And you can see that the growth of their team actually outstripped the growth of Lifewave last year. So that's pretty exciting. That just lets us know that the business model and their training, etc., is working really well. And then David Schmidt, I just have to move these little things here. His statement is, you have an incredible opportunity before you today, the opportunity to bring the healing power of light to you and everyone around you. So this is an entrepreneur's dream come true. It's an established company, so you don't have any huge capital outlay or anything like that. It's cutting edge science. So all the technology, all the investment, all the innovation and everything is done by Lifewave. There's over 100 patents. There's no competition. You're now in the right place, the right time with the right product. So the compensation plan works like this. I'm just moving faces around so I can see. If you feel like you're moving from one side of the screen to the other. So the compensation plan is a team building concept. So basically, this is called a binary system. So you can see where you is a person here, and you introduce one person to Lifewave, and they will be linked to you via a number, and they will get linked to you on one side, and it's called your left team or your left leg. And then you introduce another person and you put them on your right leg. And then you introduce another person, you put them on your left leg. You introduce another person, you put them on your right leg. And what happens is that if the business, we have what is called business volume, which is based on the number of points that move through your teams. Now, every product has a point value attached to it. And the reason why you have a point value is because Lifewave is in over 75 countries and obviously dealing with a lot of different currencies. We can't have the products attached to currency because that would be too complicated. So to give it a standard value, it's a point value, and then the points get added up and that becomes your business volume. Now, every time one team, like your left team, if it accumulates 330 points business volume and your right team accumulates 660 business volume, and it could be the other way around, you will receive a cycle bonus of $50. And every time you cycle through that volume, you get another $50. And the maximum you can receive per week is $25,000 from this cycle bonus system. We will, if you have more questions about this, we can also chat to you about it in the orientation meeting, or you can chat to the person that introduced you. And then the other matching bonuses that you can earn are unlimited. So this is also fairly exciting. So you get your cycle bonuses. It's based on your business volume. Then the first level is the people that you've personally sponsored, introduced to your business. When they start earning cycle bonuses, that's the 330 and the 660, you will receive an additional 25% of their bonus. So they receive $50, you receive $12.50 every time they receive $50. And the advantage of this is because then the people that introduce you to this business are interested in your success too, because the more successful you become, we also earn bonuses based on helping you. And this is a very different system and a different business model to if you work in corporate or work for someone else. You actually work for them, and your work allows them to earn profit shares and etc. whatever. But in this business, it works the other way around. It's like we actually work for you, because the more we can help you become successful, the better it is for everyone. Then your first level is your personally sponsored people. Then when they sponsor people and you reach a manager rank, which we will explain in orientation, when you reach a manager rank and you have a minimum of 6 cycles, so you have 6 of those 33660 volumes running through your business, you will then earn 20% every time the second level, that person earns a bonus. And then when it gets to the third level, the same again, when you have a minimum of 10 cycling and you're at the director level. But we will explain this in more detail later on in another meeting or in a follow-up. It's just to give you an overview. Then when people sign up, you also get a product introductory bonus. If somebody signs up on core package, that is an equivalent of 180 business volume, and you will receive, I can't see now, hold on, got to move you again, don't get dizzy now. You will receive, oh, it's not in here, but anyway, you will receive a bonus for somebody signing up on core, advanced, or premium. Oh, there it is. No, it's not. Sorry, I was like, there's so much information here. Where's my information? It's not on the slide, but anyway, you'll receive a product introductory bonus. So there's your product introductory bonus is one way to generate an income. Your cycle bonuses is a second way. Your third way is to receive a matching bonus on your first level. And then the fourth way is to earn on your second and third levels. These are the startup prices. If you sign up on core, it's $295 and you get 3 sleeves of X39. If you sign up on advanced, it's $535. And if you sign up on premium, it's $1,750. And the advantage of signing up on these different levels is you get a slight discount on X39. So on the core level, it's I think it's $91 or $92, whereas if you buy X39 on its own, it's $99. But you can see if you sign up on premium, then it reduces to $87.50 per sleeve. So there's discounts. That's the advantage of choosing these different packages. And then you can also be on a subscription, which is very handy so that you never run out of X39. Yeah, so that helps with that side of things. And then, okay, I'm just going to skip through this because I think we've pretty much covered this. If for any reason you're not able to sign up on core, advanced, or premium, but you're very keen to get into the binary system, you can sign up for $25. There is an enrollment starter package for $25. You don't get any product, but you are in the binary system. And then what you can do is you can introduce Lifewave to people, and then they can sign up and they will be linked to you. So you get the advantage of getting started even though you don't have products yet, which is one way to do it if there is a challenge to start off with, no problem. And we'll help you with that too. And then there is, this is itinfo.com. This is the website we use to introduce people to Lifewave so they can start doing their initial research. And then once you've joined, you will get this website, which is thisisitteam.com, and all the training material, all the testimonials and everything you need, the compensation plan, all those explanations and everything are in that website. So there's a lot of help and so all the work is actually done for you. If you need any marketing material, it's in your back office with Lifewave. If you need any training, it's on this website. And of course, you've got us that will help you too. And then these are the conventions that Lifewave and This Is It team hold around the world. As you can see, there's quite a few people, which is very exciting to know that everything works and people are excited. And then here is on the bottom left, this is David Schmidt. And on the left is Candace Donadell. So Candace is upline to us. She introduced Deb and myself to the business. And you can see on her right is Merle. She also introduced Merle to the business. And Merle and Candace are both senior presidential directors now. They are actually on a convention at the moment for SBDs, which is very exciting in the States. And then here is Candace with Gina Merritt, and they are our upline who created all the material for us, the training material. And then in the middle here, Merle is getting recognized as Senior Presidential Director at the Greek conference a couple of months ago with the president of Lifewave and David Schmidt. So this is the end of our presentation. We've got one more video for you, and then we are going to wrap it up.
It's not too often that an opportunity comes along that puts you in the right place at the right time with the right product. But that's exactly where you find yourself as you discover the power of Lifewave technology and the opportunity it represents for you. Our mission? To share products with the world that enhance the health, wellness, beauty, and longevity of every person we encounter. If that resonates with you, take a moment and imagine. Have you heard about the billions being spent in the race to cash in on the promise of stem cells? We're told the possibilities in the future for improving our health and wellness using stem cell science for big pharma are huge. But what if the future was now? What if you could be perfectly positioned to take advantage of the stem cell revolution today? Partnering with an established company with proven technology, using a business distribution system that puts you in the driver's seat now. Too good to be true? Absolutely not. It's what the world wants. We don't want drugs. We don't want injections. We don't want surgery.
I've never seen anything like this in 21 years of being a doctor, anything coming close to doing what this technology does for people.
This is a pivotal moment in alternative medicine and in the future of technology and healing and helping people.
Stem cells are the future. As a wellness company, we needed to be part of the stem cell revolution. And with X39, that's exactly what's happened. That's David Schmidt, Lifewave's founder, CEO, and inventor of X39, his latest breakthrough in what is wearable, virtually weightless technology.
I'm now 50 years old and I feel like 30 years.
In 2 days, X39, my knee pain was really gone.
That's a really fun thing to share with people because everybody is amazed by it.
What does X39 do? It harnesses light to elevate a copper peptide proven to activate stem cells. We're bringing regenerative science to everyone, and we're doing it safely and inexpensively and with extraordinary benefits. So this is why we have such an advantage in the marketplace and what makes our opportunity for our business builders so enormous. This is cutting-edge science with no competition that's safe, affordable, non-invasive, and drug-free. We have an X39 video that tells you all about the science, so be sure to watch it. But with over 80 clinical studies behind it and multiple worldwide patents protecting it, the science is settled. It's a game changer. There is absolutely no competition.
You're not going to be able to find this in any other different company.
So where do you come in? Our distribution model is network marketing, an industry that approaches $200 billion a year in sales worldwide. People telling people about products and building teams of team builders that accelerate that word of mouth. It's big business, and Lifewave is growing fast within it. It's very unusual that you would have cutting-edge science make its way into network marketing. But as it turns out, because our products produce immediate effects, immediate benefits, sharing the product face-to-face makes it the ideal way to share the technology.
The only thing you have to do is go out and share it with people. That's it.
You don't have to be a medical doctor like me. Everybody can do this.
You try the patch and you love it. The reaction that people give us is like, wow.
With warehouses now in multiple countries, distribution in over 100, and the capability to manufacture millions of units per month already in place, Lifewave is ready for you. Just think about who you know and all the people they know that would like more energy without the buzz, to reduce or eliminate pain, to sleep better, all without drugs, to look and feel younger without risky procedures. The list of benefits using our products is long. The market's vast. Are you starting to get the idea here? You're on the threshold of something significant. I mean, think about it. This is an opportunity with global reach where there's help and support alongside you every step of the way, and it's all fueled by a science that has no competition. As a member, you have an incredible array of marketing support, training, and business services that allow you to focus on what's important, spreading the word about Lifewave and helping us expand.
The growth in the future is going to be fast because of X39.
Once you learn about the X39 and you see what it's doing for people, for me, I feel like it's an obligation to share it.
Today, more and more people are really looking for solutions for a better lifestyle.
Everybody wants to look younger. Everybody needs more sleep, wants to have more energy, wants to get rid of pain.
And Lifewave is fun because you're making a difference in people's lives. It's not a little difference, it's a big difference.
Lifewave gave my children their mother back. When you're able to move someone's health as much as we can with Lifewave, see what change that made into people's lives, that's amazing. It is. You can literally change someone's life. And I love that.
So there you have it. Look, whatever you want, however high your goals, however big your dreams, it's all possible with Lifewave. So be sure to get back to the person who suggested you watch this video and get started today. Try X39 or one of our other fantastic products so you can learn for yourself what all the excitement is about when it comes to Lifewave. Whatever you do, though, be sure to get started today because the clock is ticking. The time is now. You don't want to miss out. We're building Lifewave to $1 billion company. Let's do it together.
So great.
Okay, folks. So
Yes,
I'm going to end the recording and then if you've got any questions, you can just let us know.